Good morning. Welcome to the JK today. We are loving this fall weather. I don't know about you guys, but it's felt really nice. It was time for a change. I'm always so ready for it to get cold. And then now I'm like, I hate cold weather. It's just that total shock to my body. When the temperatures get cold, I'm like, brr, like it's just that chill, that nip in the air. I don't know. I guess I like summer more than winter. So I do not go along with my sister or my mom because they both love winter. I've tried to love winter because I love wearing sweaters and I love wearing boots, but I can't stand to be cold. I really can't. Since it is fall, since Halloween is approaching, I thought I would do a Kelly's in the Kitchen, and I'm going to do a Snickerdoodle bread. I found this recipe on Pinterest, and at first I couldn't find the little caramel, it's like the caramel chips, like you know you buy the Hershey's chocolate chips. It called for Hershey's brand cinnamon chips. Well, oh, it did say cinnamon chips. I still don't have the right thing, as I said cinnamon chips. I found caramel chips. Darn, I have not seen cinnamon chips anywhere. I'm sure I could have probably ordered them on Amazon, but I didn't. And I picked up a thing of caramel chips today at Target thinking that's what it was, but it's not cinnamon chips. Oh well, maybe we'll just improvise, add a little extra cinnamon, and maybe not put quite as many caramel chips in there because I'm not sure how good that'll taste. Hopefully it won't turn out to be just a bunch of hocus pocus. Sorry, that was just a little dorky joke in there. Let me tell you what is going in this Snickerdoodle bread. All right, so here are the ingredients. If you need to pause it, and you can write it down, whatever, if you plan on making this bread. Okay, so our first three ingredients are going to be butter, sugar, and salt. So it calls for 1 cup of butter, so 1 stick is a half of a cup. So we're going to do 2 sticks of butter to equal 1 cup. 1 cup of butter. And our sugar is 2 cups. Just a half of a teaspoon, so I like to just eyeball it. We'll just give it a few little shakes. I love the Himalayan, the pink salt. That's my go-to. That's my favorite. I don't know why. It just is. I don't know that I can really taste the difference, but maybe it's because it's just pretty. I don't know, but I like it. Okay. So we're gonna mix together the butter, sugar, salt, and cinnamon. All right, so we need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. 1. 2. And I love these because you've got all of them in one, so you can adjust it to make the different sizes. I think they're great. Takes up less space too if you don't have a lot of space. All right, so let's just mix all this together until it's creamy and fluffy. Next, we're gonna put in the 3 eggs. Then we're going to add in the vanilla and the sour cream. Mix that all up until it is fluffy and creamy. And I did let the eggs sit out so that they would be at room temperature. My butter was softened at room temperature, and my sour cream was as well. Now for the vanilla and the sour cream. We have 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 3/4 cup of sour cream. 3/4 cup sour cream. Okay, let's take a look. I would say it looks pretty thick and fluffy. This bowl is going to have our dry ingredients. It's going to have our baking powder and our flour. Then we're gonna mix all that up in here, those 2 ingredients, dump them into our wet bowl over there that has all of our yummy batter in it so far, and put them in loaf pans and pop them in the oven. I did find some pumpkin spice flavored baking chips. Jay is not a pumpkin spice fan, so since I don't have the cinnamon, I'm gonna do the caramel, these little caramel bites. I'm gonna try to put some of the caramel bites in one of the loaf pans and then maybe the pumpkin spice in the other. I thought about doing little chocolate chips, but I think I'm gonna pass on that. But I'm gonna use this loaf pan. It's the little mini 4 loaf pan. So I think I might be able to separate and do 1 pumpkin spice, maybe 2 pumpkin spice and 2 caramel. For the dry ingredients. Mix that up and dump them together. I'm going to divide up these 2 batters so I can do half with the caramel chips and half with the pumpkin spice chips. Now that they're divided, we'll sprinkle some of these in there. And caramel chips. As always, we will spray our muffin loaf bread and all right. Nice and thick, there's no lumps. Also, just putting everything at room temperature helps. It helps your bread not to crack. It helps it avoid that sudden change in temperature when you put it in the oven. Now for the caramel. This one will probably be Jay's favorite. Pumpkin spice, not so much. Jay is not a big fan of anything pumpkin. I don't just love it, but I don't mind it. All right, here we go. We'll put them in the oven. They bake 35 to 38 minutes. Oh, we're gonna top it with a little bit more cinnamon and sugar. I'm gonna wash my hands and do that. I eyeballed it because I make the kids cinnamon toast all the time. So I just kind of went with it. Whatever your taste is, when you make cinnamon toast, just do that. All right, in the oven it goes. Oh my goodness, this looks so yummy. I've got to get a toothpick and make sure that it's done in the middle because we don't need it to be yucky because it got a little red brown on top. So I hope it didn't get too done, but sometimes the last time the inside didn't get done enough. So I'm gonna get a toothpick, check it, might have to put it back in there. I put it back in there for about 5 more minutes. I did take it out at the 35-minute mark. The top was a little brown, but the inside was still, the toothpick was a little gooey. So I'm gonna give it 4 or 5 more minutes, just kind of watch it closely. You wanna taste Snickerdoodle bread? What? Get out of candy. Oh my goodness, you're so crazy. And I've got dinner going now on the stove. I'm going to play Bunco tonight. So I'm making a chicken spaghetti for Jay and the kids while I go have a quick girls' night. I was like, I really want to be home by 9 o'clock because I'm so tired from the weekend. We were up way too late all weekend. Yeah, I don't always do that a lot. You are right, Emily. I do not go out on girls' nights very often because, especially Mondays, because Monday's really like our only day that we get at home at night. But I got asked to go to be a sub to play Bunco, so they were in need of somebody, so Kelly to the rescue, right?
Nope.
All right, well, we're gonna check this. I'm gonna let it cool, and then I'm gonna let the kids and Jay have a bite, and we'll see how it is. I pulled them out. Now I ended up doing it for almost like 20 minutes longer because I realized that in the stone, you probably should put it on a lower temperature so it doesn't burn the top and it lets the inside cook better. So I did that because the top looks like it got a little burned. But the most comical part, I was like, how in the world am I gonna get 4 loaves out without this being like a complete disaster, like when I dump it upside down? That's always the thing that like makes me so nervous, is getting it out of the pan all in one piece. So I grabbed a piece of parchment paper, I laid it over the top of the pan, and then kind of laid my arm over it like that, and then went, okay, 1, 2, 3, dump. And I got it because it stayed all tight. You know, I didn't let it all start spilling out when I dumped it over. I kind of peeked under there and lifted it up and was like, uh-oh, one of them's not breaking free. So I kind of put it back, laid it back down, like the whole pan on top of the parchment paper, and was like, bang, 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 bang. I mean, probably not the right way to do it, but hey, they all came out. They look really pretty. Emily, you want to try a piece of Snickerdoodle bread? Do you want the one with pumpkin spice chips or caramel chips?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin? Okay, let me cut her a piece. Do you want the end piece?
No.
No. It's a little crummy. There it is. It's a little crummy, but it looks still pretty delicious. Let's go see what Emmy thinks.
First you gotta smell it.
First you gotta smell it.
Yeah. What's this?
That's the pumpkin spice chip. It's like pumpkin spice chip candy, like a chocolate chip. You like it? Is it real sweet? I don't think it needed the chips in there, but
Yeah, it didn't.
yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna grab me a little taste of the pumpkin spice too. I'll go for the end piece. It's pretty good. All right, it's good. I'll share the recipe. I guess I should tell you what this caramel looks like, huh? There's the caramel. All right, let's have a little taste of this one and see. That's pretty good, but kind of like Emily said, if you don't have cinnamon chips, here, taste the one with caramel. No? If you don't have the cinnamon chips, really I think it's okay to not put any chips in there at all, because it kind of is a little overpowering, but I would probably go with the caramel. It gives it kind of a chewier flavor over the pumpkin spice. The pumpkin spice little chips have stayed kind of hard. So go for the caramel. I like the caramel better. I'll leave the recipe in the description. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully the rest of the family likes it too. And if you make it, let me know how it turns out. All right guys, have a great day. We love you. JK out.